Good afternoon, LNCT. Or should I say, legends not chasing theory? I know this is not what LNCT stands for. But given the pressure situation to mug up the entire syllabus a night before the examination, then this new version is more honest, isn't it? Then I believe you need to listen to this talk. It's truly an honor and pleasure to be here speaking on a topic which is very close to my heart. Beyond degrees, crafting careers, creating future. So before I start this conversation, let me start this by a shocker. In 12th standard, I scored 47%. Yes, you heard it right. It was 47%. And after the result was declared, I was rejected by everybody. People told me, ये तो गया, इसका कुछ नहीं हो सकता. Neighbors stopped making an eye contact. Aunties stopped asking me about my future plan. They offered me tea and not pakora. But for sure, sympathy, right? So, and honestly, I was not sure where I'm kind of heading towards. But I was sure of one thing, that I wasn't sure of anything. And sometimes that blank slate is a gift. Because you can carve out your dreams, right? You can draw your own map. You can draw your own canvas. Some of my relatives suggested that probably you need to prepare government examination or probably do some backup course. Some of them suggested, and they were so polite and kind, they said, beta is baar nahi to agli baar. If not this time, probably next time. They thought it's like I didn't crack the UPSC examination. Right? Look, I'm not here to boost anything because I'm talent acquisition manager, heading one of the verticals, and nearly 2 decades of experience in the talent acquisition domain. But to prove one thing, percentage is a number. It's not a verdict. I know what you are thinking right now. So let me take a pause and tell you, education is must. Degree do matter. Education builds discipline, structure, analytical and logical thought process. It's just like you are driving or you're learning to drive a car in an empty parking lot. You are still not there on the highway, but you're building that skill for the future. You're getting ready for the future. The country that we live in, competition is so fierce and competitive that degree often opens the first door. But nobody will tell you that it's not the only door. In my career, I have interviewed folks from premier engineering colleges to students from tier 3 colleges. And it's not a generalized statement. But in some scenarios, I've seen person with 90 percentile not able to solve the real world problem. And again, not a generalized statement. Person with broken economics build $1 billion idea. So what really matters beyond degree? Look, if you go to any field, right, there are certain attributes you need to have. Definitely, you need to have the academics background, but you need to have curiosity, inquisitiveness, consistency, courage, resilience, and communication. All of these attributes are required so that you can excel in your field. I know this is too much of theory, right? So let's talk about something coming from the real world. Because theory is okay. Proof is better, right? We know about Steve Jobs. He dropped out from the college, did a random calligraphy class, and that one class shaped how Apple designed its fonts and how we see computers forever. Elon Musk, famous personality, talk of the town, he has a formal degree. But he has learned rocket science from the books. He has not learned rocket science from the classroom. SpaceX was not born from the classroom. It was born from his relentless self-learning and experimentation. Homegrown talent, Bhuman Bam, arts graduate from Delhi University, didn't go to film school, but with his smartphone and storytelling abilities and capabilities, he's one of the India's best digital content creators. Moral of the story, they didn't wait for their degree to succeed or win. They just started. Now, all of you will be thinking, good for them. What about us? What should I tell to my parents? Tell to your parents and tell this, mom and dad, ma and baba, degree के साथ skill भी चाहिए. Because degree can get you interviews, skills can get you offers, right? Look, in this fast changing world, things are kind of revolving, right? And let me come back. Let me give you another example, which will make things much more clearer, right? And by the way, whatever I'm saying, it's not a hidden story. In India, 1.5 million engineering graduates pass out every year. Do you know how many of them secure a job straight after the college? So that's the real twist in the plot. Only 10 to 15% pass out only 10 to 15 secure their job after they pass out from their college. So where are the remaining? What they are doing? So they are either chilling, relaxing at home, or avoiding relatives talk. Beta, iske aage kya? What next? So I must tell you, don't sit in the campus placement to crack just like it's a squid game, but be curious, be organized, and be skilled. And last, don't lose your focus and don't get panic. So if you tell me all these things are fine, but what we should start doing it from today? You need to build skills, right? Whether writing, reading, coding, designing, whatever it is, let's get started. Intern, even though it's unpaid, even though it's a minimal stipend, experiential knowledge matters. Network, not your Wi-Fi kind of, but network with your mentors, network with your seniors, networks with your leaders whom you follow. Fail? Seriously? Yeah, fail, but fail forward. Fade fast. Tweak it, restart, reboot. Read. It will change your life because it will. As I said, skills are changing very fast. One day you need to learn Java, next day you need to learn DevOps, and then you need to learn cloud. And certainly, do you know AI? And once you know AI, boom, agentic AI enters into the chat. So in this changing environment, changing world, when we are kind of transforming from AI to Gen AI to agentic AI, from hybrid work to remote work, from gig economy to creators economy, those who will reinvent, reskill, will definitely succeed in this. So to all the students out here, I must say, you are more than a degree. You are a story in progress. Don't get stuck. That degree is your destiny. It's a launch pad, not a label. You should know this. I started with 47%. What dreams you'd like to give? Thank you, LNCT. Go and chase your dreams. Thank you.